Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. So in this video we are still working on the notification service, so we will carry on from where we left it in the last video. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. Within the notification service, we have one more thing to talk about, and that is the win bidder. Yeah, the bid winner. The bid winner confirmation is this, and the bid winner confirmation is also expecting a user. I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna drag it differently so that it doesn't have to be this, but I need a bit of time to do that. And then we need a winning bid ID, the products, the list of products, and the amount. This doesn't look okay, that's fine. Then we in the email service, no, we look at the consumer. In the consumer, we can see we got another method for Kafka listener, and it's also looking for this reference right here. It is the same as the one up there, except that this is for winning bid. So I'm just gonna scroll like this. So if you need to use it, then you can just do a screenshot. The same details that we've added, I've just copied and changed things around and make sure that I provide it with what it needs. Otherwise it's going to give you an error. Okay, so the same thing, I'm not gonna go into it. And if we take a look at the service which sent a bid winner confirmation, is this service. All right, and the same thing as the ones they have just copied and made changes to it. All the details we are passing on is here, and the same thing that we did up there, we are setting the variables, and you know what type. The type subject is order confirmation. We've already gone through the templates, which is there, order winner confirmation template, and you need to make sure that these references are exactly as you've written here, otherwise it will be a mess for you. So order winner confirmation.html is what I have got in where we were before. Yeah, so that one, and we are passing on all the details. I'm not gonna go into it, and I'm just gonna scroll here because I've just copied everything from the top and made changes to it. You just need this, that's all you need, everything in there, and just make changes to it, make sure that references are changed. I will look into this a bit more further and make sure that it is correct and stuff like that. You know, we have to figure out how to test it and stuff like that. And this will definitely be a front end because there is no back end to this, so it will be interesting how we do it, because we have to log into the mail server and pretend to be the user to confirm that we got these details correct, but I haven't gone up to that far. I do believe that the next thing to look at will be the consumer for. So we've completed the bid winner topic, and this is what it looks like, and we will go into a bit deeper when we start writing the test, because if you don't understand it, how can you test it, right? And then when we test it, we will understand it a lot more deeper, and we will understand why these are needed and stuff like that. All right, so we come back to that one. Make get a confirmation of this from products. Okay. So we need to make sure this reference is coming from product, because that's what Kafka will be listening to. So products, service, product. Take a look at product long issue. Kafka and winning bid. Okay, so in products we have winning bid. I think that's the only thing in product, right? We have the producer. The producer is annotated with service at service and at required argument constructor. This way we don't need to add all the constructors and all that stuff. It just keeps your code clean. And for login we are using at SLF4J. We have a private final Kafka template, and we are injecting that one here. And we've got method that says send bid winner confirmation. At what point do we send big winner confirmation? Let's go to the control. Submit and bid. And in our submit a bid method, which we took a look at, we could submit a bid, right? But I can't run this test at the moment because something is going wrong with my discovery application. I need to find out why. So let's take a look at this submit bid reference method. And this submit bid method, which I think we have already covered, because but I did say I will return back to it, right? We are passing on the username. I said I will change this at some point. And the bid request details, we find the by ID because of product by ID. If not, then we throw this error. Okay, if not, throw this error. If you can't find it, throw this error. If the bid request the bid amount compared to get buy now price is less or equal to 0, we've already covered this, then throw this error. Otherwise we create a new bid. Okay, we create a new bid with all the details we need, and then we save it into the repository, and then we return it. However, when we create a bid, this is where probably things are not quite done yet. Okay, so we have a bid confirmation, and so this particular method, when we create a bid, I need to add details to send. Oh, this one is just submitting a bid. There's no winner here yet, but we have a bid winner confirmation record, which is these details. The bid ID, the buyer is basically the user, and decimal amount, big decimal amount, the amount we are bidding, and product. That's what it says, the big winner confirmation. Like I said, I still have work to do. The big winning bid winner confirmation has this is the message we are sending to Kafka. When I say bid topic, it might be different from up there, so let's double check it. You see, this is why you need to go, because I created this in a rush because I didn't want to forget how to do it, and I didn't want to spend hours looking for it. But the consumer, it says bid winner topic, and then the one we've got here, sorry, go back, the one we've got here is say bid topic, so this is wrong. So bid winner topic is what we need. See, that's what happens. You have to double check when you are in a rush, because I think essentially we should actually have a bid, a listener for a bid, like when someone bids, all right, and then another one for when a winner wins. But I didn't want to, so that's why there's a bit of a problem here. I just wanted to do one for bid winner. So maybe in the near future I will do one for bid. I just thought that it will be too much to manage in the project, it will be too big for me. But essentially, I think, you know, like if you go to places where there's a bid, when someone's bid, it sends information, right? But that one is a lot more complicated because it sends information to the bid details and say, it sends information to all the bidders and say all the bidders, all the people, users involved in that bid. And it says it's much more complicated. And it says your bid is lower than someone has bigger. It says, it will say something like bid more. When you bid and it's lower than the highest bid, it will say bid more, and then it keeps on asking. You see, that one is a lot more work than just doing the bid winner topic. Now the bid winner is another big problem for me, right? And I think if we can get all the others working, we can come back to that one. So we've got submitting a bid, but we need more. We need another endpoint for when we submit a bid, and then we do all the calculations on to check the winning bid, the higher bid, and all that stuff. Then we at some point, that's what I'll be looking at, isn't it? I do have it somewhere, but it's not quite linked yet, and I will find out how. But this is the main thing, is to make sure that when we are calling that topic, we we have the exact reference to that topic, okay? Otherwise you will have problems, okay? Which we have corrected. We made sure that this reference the same as the consumer reference here. Okay, so that's for double checking. That's what we done. I just wanted to handle this a lot easier than going to bid more and all that stuff. I think it's a different story. I think we will look at that in the later future. If I do get time, I think we can look at that in the later future. But when it comes to tests, this is what I'm gonna be looking at, and I've done some search on it. Is a lot more complicated, but as you can see, we need an endpoint to check when there's a higher bid or when the bid ends, and then we choose the higher bid, and then we send this confirmation. That's when we call this method and send this confirmation from the producer of products service for bid, and then this service will consume consumer service within the notification service will consume that message. I think that's it in the notification bit, right? When we test it, we will go deeper, and I haven't got a test for this, so we will go deeper. Okay, I do believe at this moment we've covered the big one, which is the notification. The next big one service we will look at is the gateway, and we take a look at a lot of stuff here, right? Okay, see you then on the next video. Bye bye.